I'm here to say once and for all, and not once and for all because I've said it a million times, LeBron James is the greatest of all time. He's the greatest basketball player ever. I will never be swayed on this. He's the GOAT. And my big MJ's the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. Well, Dirk is my greatest of all time. There's no like actual basketball argument for Dirk over LeBron James. A big reason for that, I grew up with LeBron James, man. I didn't watch MJ. Okay, I didn't watch him. I didn't watch Bill Russell. I didn't watch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I watched LeBron James. I had a LeBron James Cleveland Cavaliers jersey in 2004. I bought it at a Nike outlet in San Antonio. Okay? He is the GOAT. Damn you old. Fuck you. Triple-double. Huge triple-double. Huge plays down the stretch of this game against France. It had all of us wondering and all of us thinking, you know, it is an election year in the United States. It did have all of us pondering that is there a scenario in which LeBron James becomes the next president of the United States of America? It's my turn now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're hearing live breaking news that LeBron James might be considering a run in the 2024 presidential election. What? Let's talk about it and let's discuss it. LeBron James' path to the presidency, presented by Slightly Biased here. What would have to happen? I mapped out a whole scenario. I'm not pushing 40. I'm not pushing 40. We mapped it out. We have an electoral college map. I mean, we have it all planned out. So what would have to happen? Kamala Harris, Tim Walz. Tim Walz is a sports guy. We know this. Goes to Kamala and says, listen, did you just fucking see what LeBron James did to beat Serbia? Serbia, who, by the way, we used to be enemies. The USSR, I mean, a whole thing. Did you see what he did to those communists? Now, I'm just saying what they're saying. This is not me. I'm saying what they're saying. Did you see what they did to those communists? We need to take a step back here. We need to take a step back here. We need to let LeBron James run for presidency. Kamala agrees. They back out. Historic. LeBron James has been announced as the next candidate for the DNC. Now I get a phone call. Right? I'm in my war room. I'm preparing so many different things. I have so many different things going on. I get a phone call. Bring, bring. Hello, this is LeBron James. How would you like to be the running mate for me? I simply can't do it, right? I can't. I believe you have to be 35 years old to be vice president. Trust me, I'm not even close to 35 years old. So maybe in like 7, 8, 9 years, we could revisit this. But for the time being, I'm not close to being old enough. I mean, that's the deciding factor, guys. I'm not close to being old enough. So you're going to have to find somebody else. LeBron says, okay, my bad. Judging by your chat, I thought you were in your 40s. No, I'm not even close to my 40s, LeBron. Again, revisit me in 7, 8, 9 years. Okay? So let's map this out. How does LeBron become president of the United States of America? Here's the Electoral College map, guys. You need 270 to win. All right, if you're not American, you're probably looking at this. What in the hell is going on? We'll explain it as it goes. Each state you see here, the number, that's the electoral votes that they have. So when you win a state, you get that number. You got to get 270 to win the election. Let's get LeBron to 270. We'll start with these states. Ohio, big battleground state in the election. LeBron obviously winning Ohio. That's big. 217 votes just right there. Now, Florida's a big one. Florida is a big one. Now, I thought about it. Was there maybe some bad blood? There obviously was some bad blood with how he left in Miami, right? How he left Miami. Let's not forget the Pat Riley comments, basically calling him a loser. However, let me say this. He brought them 2 rings, 4 trips to the NBA Finals. They're not getting those 2 rings without LeBron James. And let's not forget Wade County. They love Dwayne Wade. He's a hero. He's a hero in Miami, a hero in Florida. He's going to vouch for his boy. LeBron wins Florida. I mean, that's a huge win for Bron. That's a huge win for Bron. LeBron obviously wins California, a legend in Lakerland. That's huge. I mean, right off the bat, you get 47 votes. 47 swing state votes. I mean, that's huge, folks. That's huge. Now let's map out these states are not voting for LeBron James for obvious reasons. I don't need to go into why that is, but just use your brain. I won't say anything else. Obviously, you have Alabama, you have Mississippi, you have Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, South Carolina, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, the Dakotas, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah. I don't need to get into why. Now let's get into the states that they would win regardless. All right, all of these. Now Washington picks LeBron because the NBA's obsession with giving LeBron a expansion team in Las Vegas likely means that Seattle's also getting an expansion team. So boom, Seattle has basketball again. London with the 199, slightly skinny legend gives 77 some tips, big bro. No tips, only steroids. No tips, only steroids. All of these states, they're usually blue. We'll leave them blue. No real reasons there. Now let's get into some of the states that LeBron's going to have to win. Georgia, big state in the 2020 election. Could LeBron win it? There's some history here. Let's not forget that he defended Trae Young, one of the very few to defend Trae Young. Trae's averaging 27 points per game and 10.7 assists per game in the league. I don't think you fully understand how great basketball you have to be to put up those numbers as a 6'1" point guard. And he can't sniff the All-Star game? Why does Trae Young continue to be disrespected? LeBron James replies to this. Agreed. I'm not quite understanding this because it can't be about W's and L's because Cats have definitely gotten in with way nastier records in the past. He be cooking every night. Stop it. He's an all-star for sure. Something is real fishy. This was this was the era where LeBron loved the fishy, the fish emoji into a hyphenated E, which led to the fishy. I mean, just LeDad, obviously. Wine Mom tweets, yes. We know LeBron is a wino. That gets him points. Now, I tried to swing Georgia in favor of LeBron, but we just cannot forget what LeBron James did as a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers to these Atlanta Hawks teams. I'm talking, of course, about this 2015 Hawks team where all 5 of them won Player of the Month. They had a 16, 17 game winning streak. Were they a 60-win team? I mean, it was insane what they were doing. 4 of them made the All-Star game, and LeBron absolutely demolished them in the playoffs. A incredibly convincing 4-0 sweep. Unfortunately, LeBron loses Georgia. That's a big swing state. It's a big swing state for LeBron to lose. LeBron James, not very smart. They're saying he's the least smart person ever. I agree. I can't do a Trump voice. The cadence I have down. I never liked him. He's a bad guy, bad dude. I love Michael. Great guy. So great. The China. I call him the China. That's what I call him. China. Not good. North Carolina, you're losing that one. You're losing that one. It's a big loss. You're losing it. We know why. They can't bring themselves to vote for LeBron James for obvious reasons because Michael Jordan went to UNC. You're not winning North Carolina. It's a big loss. I'm not talking about Jonathan Kuminga. You're losing Illinois as well. Chicago just can't muster it up to vote for you because of if LeBron wins presidency, what does that do for the GOAT debate? It deadens it. There's no GOAT debate any longer. How could you possibly argue in favor of Michael Jordan when LeBron James is the president of the United States? He loses Illinois. That's a big loss. That's a big loss for LeBron. We're really now starting to lose some states that you typically hope you win. Virginia. A big battleground state, a big swing state. LeBron's going to pull Virginia out of his ass. And let me explain why. Virginia, North Carolina, a bit of a rivalry there. They, let's get in. Let's shit on UNC a little bit. It'll be a little bit fun, a little bit of a win for us. LeBron once said he wanted to play at Cincinnati under Bob Huggins. Now you're probably wondering, what the hell does this have to do with Virginia? Bob Huggins, longtime head coach at West Virginia, a legend in the state of West Virginia. This is beautiful campaigning right here by LeBron James. Beautiful campaigning. Great job. This gets him the Virginia vote. Not only that, he swings West Virginia. What a moment in this election. LeBron James has swung West Virginia, a huge win for the LeBron candidacy. How can LeBron build on this momentum? Pennsylvania, one of the biggest battleground states there is. This in a lot of ways will swing where this election goes. And LeBron has just been campaigning, folks. This is great campaigning right here. LeBron's actually taken a huge page out of American politicians, the American politicians books. That's ongoing rumors. We've heard this for a long time. LeBron might want to go to Philly. You promise, but you don't deliver. You promise, but you don't deliver. But the promise is enough to string you along. So great job by LeBron here. LeBron James rooting for Pittsburgh Catholic School in NCAA tournament. That was Duquesne. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it. Duquesne, because he's friends with the head coach, Duquesne. And also, LeBron James is a member of Fenway ownership group who does own a stake of the Pittsburgh Penguins. So he is actually, Duquesne, okay. So he is actually a part owner of the Pittsburgh Penguins. LeBron wins Pennsylvania easily. And that's a big one, folks. That's a big one for LeBron. New York. Now, New York typically is one that they should win, but there's some bad blood there. Obviously, the basketball rivalry. How can LeBron win New York, right? How can LeBron win New York? I think it's actually quite easy. Carmelo Anthony comes out and he says, guys, vote for LeBron James. I love him. It's my brother. The banana boat. Obviously, Carmelo wasn't on the banana boat, but he was part of that quad group, those four. He was part of those four. Carmelo, LeBron, obviously. Now, hold on a second. Did I skip a slide? Let's go back. Okay, I did. But let's talk about these states right here. So I didn't include Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma City in the initial Deep South. Texas, he does not win. I think there's just, obviously for Mavericks fans, it's a little bit of a complicated relationship. 2011, he made fun of Dirk. I don't think he gets past that in this election. I don't think Texas voters will be able to forgive him for that, although Dirk went on to have a magical moment, historic moment. They won the finals. They won the series. And there's always been this sort of, could LeBron come to Dallas? Come on, LeBron, put your Maverick jersey on. Right? So the relationship, I think, has been ironed out. Obviously, the battles that those Heat teams had with the Spurs in the finals, the Ray Allen shot, them going on to win that series, just heartbreak for San Antonio. Although they got their get back the next year. And the Rockets, is there much beef? I'm trying to think of LeBron versus the Rockets, and nothing's really coming to my brain. So Texas, there's a bit of it's just not enough. The Dallas voters can't quite forgive the mockery. And on top of that, Dallas, the association that LeBron James has with Dwayne Wade, the Dallas area voters, and that's a huge population center, folks. We're talking 7, 8, 9 million people. They just cannot look past the association with Dwayne Wade. It's just, they can't do it. So you're going to lose Texas because of that. Now Louisiana, folks, it's a similar situation to here in Dallas, Texas. It's a similar situation. The association with Anthony Davis, who left the Pelicans on bad terms, they're fed up with him. It's just too much to overlook for the voters in Louisiana. They are not voting for LeBron James. Let's also not forget his close association with Chris Paul. I can't quite remember if it was bad blood between Chris Paul and that organization, but it was just a weird ending there. Can't look past that. In Oklahoma City right here, they're not voting for LeBron James because they're Oklahoma. Okay, I don't need to explain for that. I don't need to explain much. Two Grapes, I have to commend you. I have to commend Two Grapes in here. He's just having an ongoing conversation with himself about Jonathan Kuminga. It's never been, I think, even acknowledged by anybody. I respect it. All right, let's get back to where we were. New York goes LeBron. Is this where we were? Now, you might notice something here. Massachusetts this whole time has been LeBron. They are no longer. He's going to have to win that vote somehow. Too much bad blood there. Now, you need 270 to win. You might notice LeBron's at 270. We're getting close. Nevada. This one's easy right here. There's a lot of talk, a lot of expectations across the league. The moment LeBron James retires, they're going to expand the league. Vegas is going to get a team. LeBron James is going to be the owner. Boom. Easy. LeBron James wins Nevada. Not even close. Arizona. A big state in the 2020 election. Typically not in favor. Not in favor of the Democratic ticket. But 2020 was a big moment. LeBron's agent squashes son's rumors. Bronny James rumors. Son's still interested in LeBron's son ahead of 2024 NBA draft. This was great campaigning by LeBron. Again, I said this. I mentioned this when we talked about Pennsylvania. This is great campaigning by LeBron James. How do we promise something but not deliver? How can we promise but not deliver? The Arizona voters, they're too smart for that. They see what's going on here. They're not falling for it. They know that they were a leverage play the entire time. They lose. LeBron loses Arizona. That's a big one. That's a big one. Trump, we're winning in the polls by a lot. They're saying it's the most they've ever seen. Biggest lead they've seen. Wow. Trump's up 3-1. Actually, not really. LeBron's in a great position here. LeBron is in a great position. Okay, I apologize to Two Grapes. Two Grapes and Left Shift are having an argument. I did not see Left Shift's part of it. Colorado. Now, Colorado, this feels like an easy slam dunk win. This feels like an easy slam dunk win for Colorado. LeBron right on the precipice of becoming president. However, a late campaign slip up, a horrible miscalculation by LeBron James late in the campaign has swung Colorado because he went out and scored a triple-double against Serbia when Serbia had a chance to upset Team USA in one of the craziest upsets of all time and head to the gold medal game. LeBron James, captain of Team USA, Le Captain, many are calling him, put up a triple-double, and LeBron loses. LeBron loses Colorado. This is a big moment in this election, folks, because this one is usually a lock, and now you lose it. This is going to get close, folks. There's a lot of states that LeBron has to do a lot of work in. They have a comfortable lead right now, according to the votes, but don't look at that, folks, because these states right here are going to swing this election. How can LeBron James do it? How can LeBron James do it? Minnesota. Big state. You got to win it. I think LeBron, again, just incredible campaigning. Incredible campaigning here by LeBron James. Hyping up Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man cooking that boy. He's got a good relationship with Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is, a huge player in Minnesota. Everyone loves him. You want to be on good terms with Anthony Edwards. LeBron James also randomly shows up to a Minnesota school. Rochester school, surprised by LeBron James' visit. It was super surreal. Just incredible campaigning by Le President. He wins Minnesota. 262, folks. You need 270 to win. All LeBron has to do is win one more state that's not Iowa. Win Wisconsin. Win Michigan. Win Indiana. Win Massachusetts. LeBron's the president. But you might be thinking, how the fuck's he going to win these? Wisconsin. Big state in the 2016 election. Now, I want you to look at something here. LeBron James' career record versus every team. I mean, he shits on a lot of teams. He's 43-18 against the Bucks. I believe I saw that he's averaged 30 points a game over the last 10 games he's played against Milwaukee. It's been a pretty great campaign by LeBron so far. He's just too good. He's too good sometimes. He is the greatest of all time. He's going to lose Wisconsin. because of his dominance over the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, this is a big one, guys. This is a big one because you might be looking, he also loses Iowa. Why? I don't know. This is a big one, guys. His back is up against the wall here now. It might seem like he has a comfortable lead, but he has to win one more state, and it's going to be tough. Michigan. How could Detroit, in good faith, how could Michigan pick him? Let's not forget LeBron's Game 5 performance against the Detroit Pistons back in 2007. 48 points, 25 straight points. He scored 29 of the Cleveland Cavaliers' last 30 points. Game winner in second overtime. NBA Finals. Beat the Detroit Pistons, who were favorites in that series, to head to his first NBA Finals, where he did get swept by the San Antonio Spurs. But an incredible performance nonetheless. You're right, Michigan does hate Ohio State, where LeBron, who previously, and this is another great election moment from LeBron James, lying. We all know LeBron James would have gone to Ohio State had he had to go to college, but he strings you along. He did say, I would have gone to Cincinnati to play for Bob Huggins. That's not fucking true. We know that's not true, right? So just, again, great campaigning by LeBron. He does lose Michigan. And it is now dire straits for LeBron. He has to win over the Boston voters. He has to win over Indiana, or else he will lose this election. What do we do, guys? What do we do? Wait a second. This can't be true. There's no way. I can't believe what I just heard. LeBron James has made his vice president pick, and you won't believe it. It's Larry Bird. Larry Bird has been selected by LeBron James to be his VP on the ticket. This is a huge turn of events in this election, folks. It looked like LeBron James was going to lose it. It looked like LeBron James is going to lose a 3-1 lead, but he has selected Larry Bird as his vice president. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. I tell people, quit whining about LeBron. Enjoy him while he's here. He's unbelievable. To me, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest ever. You don't understand, son. Them guys playing with LeBron James look a whole lot better than what they really are. I can't believe this. LeBron swings the Celtics fans head to the polls and by the thousands. Indiana, legend, Larry Legend of Indiana State fame. What an unbelievable performance by LeBron James, who wins the election. 284 electoral votes for LeBron James. He is the next president of the United States, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how it happened. What an unbelievable election. What an unbelievable election, man. Michael Jordan is storming the Capitol? No. Michael Jordan has stormed the Capitol. Unbelievable. Wow. What a day for this country. What an incredible moment in this country's history. Inauguration. January 23rd. Oh, shit. Not January 23rd. Unbelievable. Now, in this world, would LeBron James still be able to play in the NBA? Now, obviously, you wouldn't want that, but is there something against it? Jeffrey Jordan has sent a slate of false electors. This election is just, you can't, a lot of China. First ever player president in the history of the league. Wow. Oh, he plays for the Wizards. I like that. That's how he easily wins the DC vote. If you vote for me, I will play on the Washington Wizards. Unbelievable. Shams called it too early? Oh, shit.